Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now in today's video I have got a new exciting project here that has just launched yesterday based on NFTs. But before we get into it, if you could please hit the like button, subscribe down below if you want to, and turn the notifications on so you don't miss a future video. Make sure to go and follow me over on Twitter. There's a link in the description. Also take a look at the premium server if that's something you're interested. Also link in the description. As well as down there is a link to the premium Discord server and a link to my email newsletter. In the email newsletter, we're giving away $100 every month. So take a look. If you want to win or be entered into the win $100, then just join the email newsletter and you'll be entered into the giveaway. With that being said, let's jump into it. So what is Dauntless? Well, first of all, let's go and take a look over the white paper. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to show you I'm going to explain a bit about the project. So essentially, Dauntless was going to launch with Murdoch and a couple of other guys at Alchemy Trades. That didn't go ahead. I think there was some, just some different opinions and stuff with the project didn't go forward. However, one of the team members, Luto, who you may have heard of in the community, especially Murdoch's community and maybe in mine, Luto's been a good friend in the DeFi space. He's helped me out quite a few times. He is now doxed, and you can go over to Murdoch's channel and see he done an AMA with Luto yesterday, and you can see Luto is completely doxed here with Murdoch on the AMA, which is good news. So this isn't just another degen project. It's not a degen project. In fact, it's a very conservative returns, but it's more sustainable. So what are they doing? Well, essentially they're doing a few different things. Why Dauntless? No one understands scams better than those of us in DeFi. They grow more sophisticated by the day. Quite frankly, I'm tired of it. We're all tired of it. The frustration that comes in the morning when checking in on our investments only to find the social media presence of a specific company has vanished overnight is a unique one. There comes a time when we only have to blame ourselves. Why do we continue to allow these things to happen? Are we really such degenerates that we allow those who would harm us the ability to repeatedly do so? The trend stops here. So their goal at Dauntless is to make the decentralized crypto space work for our holders and not against them. This entails forming open source relationships with those in DeFi who share our vision. These relationships will be formed on trust and mutual understandings. However, nothing beats evidence in the face of scrutiny. What most lack when they decide to invest with a particular company is the fleeting proof showing returns and outcomes are legitimate. This is a concept we have taken to heart as any projects crossing our radar will be required to show their first hand exactly how they come about their projects. Outright Ponzi will be rejected from participating in our ecosystem with prejudice. Okay, Dauntless is at its core an NFT community built around DeFi, aiming to provide returns to our NFT holders is our singular goal. The good news is, however, it's not all we're offering. Those who understand the importance and community know there is much more than money to be gained. Okay, what we look for in our investments, and you can see that the different options they have. So essentially, when you buy this NFT, you're essentially putting the money into Dauntless to go ahead and then invest that money in different projects and different trading bots, get a return, and then pay that return out to holders. So essentially, as a DeFi as a service project. I know this is not a sponsored video. Luto is a good friend, and he has launched a project, so I'd help him out and do a video and get some more exposure on the project. Whether you want to take a look or not, there'll be a link in the description. There's a few different tiers of NFTs. As you can see, the tier 5 is a 500 BUSD mint. 25 or 200 of those have sold out. Tier 4, we're going backwards here, is $1,000 and 10 of those have sold so far. You've got tier 3, which is 2,500 and 7 of those have sold. You've got tier 2, which is 5,000 BUSD and 5 of them are sold. And tier 1, which is 10,000 BUSD and 3 of those have sold. So go and watch the AMA with Murdoch and Luto if you want more information. But you can kind of see the difference in what those tiers get you. Okay, so if you get the tier 5 for 500 BUSD, that gets you 0.2% of the pool amount up to 4%, which is 10K. Which essentially gets you 4% of the rewards every month. Okay, so again, by holding one NFT at $500, you get 0.2% of the pool, so 0.2% of the rewards generated from the overall pot every month will be distributed to you. Okay, so there is only 370 NFTs. They want to keep it as sort of a small-ish community, which is good to see and good to hear. But yeah, guys, another one to think about. Take a look if it is something you're interested in. What is the cost of each NFT? Our white paper's detailed breakdown. How do payouts work? The short answer is it depends how well our particular investments are performing. We are never going to offer a set daily return. This is advantageous for a number of reasons. Firstly, if we have an excellent 2 weeks, those profits will be passed to our NFT holders with no hard cap in place to limit returns. This is relatively unheard of as most DeFi offers daily APR but with hard limits and fees. That find ways to take a bite out of your returns. Payouts will be claimable via our dApp straight into the wallets of our holders. So there you go. How often will payouts happen? Payouts on NFTs will take place twice a month. Okay, so every 2 weeks versus every month. I thought it was every month, so that's good to hear. The specific dates will be communicated to our holders via a private channel within the Dauntless Discord. And the only way you can have access to that Discord, or the members only Discord, is by owning an NFT and proving that when you get into the Discord server, which they have a bot to do that, right? So what are the revenue streams? Well, revenue streams will be shared exclusively with those currently holding a Dauntless NFT. What will the fees be associated? We will intend to split the profits generated for our investments of flat 80-20 of our investors. Built into the 20% cut for the team is marketing expenses, team salary, and company upkeep. A 2% asset fee will be applied to the total funds raised of the initial mint to cover startup costs, which is fair enough. Okay, so Dauntless is dedicated and furthering of its investors' financial interests. While there are a multitude of ways of bringing such a goal to fruition, none is more important than seeing consistent and reliable payouts every 2 weeks. Our ultimate game is to invest in companies that will empower our investors with valuable information and resources, adopting them in the pursuit of financial freedom. We will accomplish these goals by building a community within DeFi, the likes of which no one has ever seen. Those who have an NFT will be grateful they invested, and those without wish they had. Take pride in the fact that you were wise enough to get in early with the company that is going to change DeFi for the better. Welcome to Dauntless. So pretty interesting project here. Again, not a sponsored video, and I do want to mention that I'm not a financial advisor. Okay, no, this is financial advice. Always do your own research, because DeFi and crypto is the riskiest thing in the world. And just because it's not major APY, okay, Dauntless could, and I like, Luther's a good friend in the crypto space, but they could go ahead and invest in a project and not do very well. Of course, they're going to vet projects like all of us do. And Dauntless is going to do that more aggressively before they go ahead and invest the sort of pot of money that they have into a project. But things can still go sour. This is DeFi. It's still very risky. So just keep that in mind when buying an NFT. But yeah, I do go ahead and recommend you watch this NFT, this AMA. It's only 20 minutes long. It's getting some good reception here. And yeah, there we go. Luther's a good guy. So in my opinion, anyway, you can join their Discord server down here, the public one. So yeah, they've kind of changed how they were going to do things before Dauntless. And those of you that may have seen Dauntless before, it was going to be directly through trading bots, and essentially, so with trading bots, especially with the Astrobit bots, the Alchemy Trades bots, you have to set them up and manage them yourself. So Dauntless were going to have this service. It was going to be a trading bot service where they would set the bots up and they would take the money that was invested and put that in the bots and then distribute profits that way. However, they've kind of changed that up in terms of now, instead of being strictly trading bots, it's going to be different projects that they're investing in. Plus, I'm sure they'll do some trading bots, some PAM accounts potentially, and all that good stuff. So here's one to think about. If you want to go ahead and mint, then do it before it sells out, obviously. But yeah, guys, pretty interesting stuff. I'm going to keep an eye on the mint, and I may grab one of these tier 2s or tier 3s myself. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you want to, and smash a like if you have enjoyed. Drop a comment down below of what you think of Dauntless and the new direction they're going. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.